With the rapid development of green energy and internet technology, the smart grid is becoming more relevant and an increasingly essential part of our future energy needs. The smart grid is also known as Grid 2 and is an electricity supply network that uses digital communications technology to detect and react to local changes in usage. The smart grid is a fully evolved and integrated grid system. It manages energy demand sustainably, reliably and economically, and is built on advanced infrastructure and tuned to facilitate the integration of all involved. A smart grid consists of three major elements. 1. The concentrated smart microgrid applies to large commercial projects. 2. The family smart microgrid, applicable to domestic properties. And 3. The isolated smart microgrid applies to off-grid or regions with unstable grid connectivity, such as rural areas. The family smart microgrid is becoming increasingly popular and is used widely in domestic properties. It can be composed of a number of elements, including microgeneration technologies, distributed power generation systems, and energy storage systems, providing both power and heat to achieve the goal of improving the reliability of local power supply and the efficiency of energy utilization via real-time monitoring. A microgrid can run tied to the public grid network, or it can run independently, covering remote regions where traditional grid systems are unable to reach. The smart microgrid is not just about enhancing our lifestyle and access to energy. It will help reduce electricity costs by utilizing green energy in an efficient and sustainable way. For example, self-use. The energy bill is zero when solar panels generate enough power to meet households' demands. Microgrid transaction. The energy bill is low when self-use is unable to meet the energy requirements, and there needs to be a small amount of supplementary energy purchased from the grid. Traditional power supply. The energy bill is expensive, as all energy requirements are met by power supplied by the grid. SolarX Power Company Limited is the largest inverter manufacturer in China and is committed to independent research and development of the family smart microgrid system. After successfully launching Asia's first X-hybrid energy storage inverter in 2013, the second generation X-hybrid was launched in September 2014, incorporating EPS, Emergency Power Supply functionality, as we explain.
The energy generated from a solar PV system flows into an inverter, and typically this would be converted immediately to AC for use in the home, with surplus energy exported to the grid. X-hybrid from SolarX is different. It has an energy management system, EMS, that intelligently calculates generation and consumption in real time. The EMS calculates load and consumption, distributing electricity for local consumption as required, and storing any surplus in batteries for later use. As day turns to night, the solar panels will cease to produce energy, at which point the EMS will automatically fulfill consumption within the house from battery stored energy. And if consumption exceeds what the batteries are able to supply, the EMS will automatically supplement demand with grid power. And if the power goes down, a CT sensor will alert the EMS, which will activate the emergency power supply, EPS, ensuring that energy from the panels and batteries can be used to power the home. SolarX offered two versions of X-hybrid, the hybrid-ready SKTL version and SKSU, which includes an integrated 50-amp charger. X-hybrid inverters are compatible with 25-amp, 50-amp and 100-amp chargers, allowing for maximum flexibility, and battery storage capacity can be tailored to the customer's needs. Monitoring the X-hybrid is easy using its built-in Wi-Fi functionality that uploads data to the xCloud, which can be accessed via the web or smartphone app. SolarX, the future of solar today.